Hey, Cancer. Let's get into it. Slow start. A lot going on. Still slow. Painful truths. Wait, am I really like that? Yep. You are really like that. Right about now you're thinking, oh no, this reading is going to be really harsh. It is Virgo season. If you feel like I am not connecting enough with you, it is because I'm focusing on the cards. I'm finding it very hard to do more than one thing at a time during Virgo season. Focus. But focus on what? Just did the Aries reading, focusing on yourself. Gemini, focusing on the big wave that's coming in, all the luck and all the opportunities, keeping your eyes open. Cancer, focusing on how you make other people feel. We talk a lot about how you feel. But what effect do you have on others? This month you find out, and it might not be the most pleasant experience. A lot of times, no matter how Cancers make us feel, we don't tell them because we don't want them to get even more upset. So if you see that somebody's down, the last thing you want to say to them is, hey, you're bringing me down. 10 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. Focus. Don't get distracted by your own feelings so much that you can't see what's right in front of you. Justice, bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands. Both of these cards came out in a previous reading as well. Libra season is going to be lit. Virgo season is all about focusing. Ten of Wands. What's the long game? Short game is I care about how I feel, and that's it. If I get what I want, I'm happy. If I don't get what I want, I'm quiet and removed. Long game. Figuring out what it is that keeps people away from you so you don't do it. Figuring out that although it may hurt your feelings, 10 of Wands, there is a job to be done, and you will have to learn how to modulate the amount of emotion, energy, pull that you exert on people when you're around them. Just for your own benefit. Walking this road requires understanding yourself so well that you don't take yourself off the path. If you don't know you're draining to people around you and you're starting a new business, if you're not cognizant of that within yourself, you may not account for it. And if you don't account for it, you'll drain the first few people you meet, and that'll be it. But I'm going to be that friend that nobody wants to be and tell you the thing that I feel everyone will be afraid to say because it'll hurt your feelings. But the moon is going to show you at the end of the month anyway. And Virgo season is not going to let you get away without knowing it. And what is the knowing? You pull yourself off your own road. This is Libra season. You pull yourself off your own road of fruitfulness by distracting yourself with your emotions, other people's emotions, and a general sense of tantrum yoga. I'm going to throw a tantrum until I get what I want, even if it's a quiet one. I'm going to just be sad until I get what I want. No judgment, I do it too. Mars goes direct, Mercury is direct, Saturn is direct, Grand Earth Trine activated. Temper, tantrum, yoga is not going to work. Ace of Pentacles, there are opportunities and money coming in. Focus. What are we focusing on? Your future. Not how somebody feels about your future, not how they fit into your future, not if you can see them in your future. It doesn't matter. This is about money. It's about security. It's about providing for yourself the things that you would put up with toxic situations for so you could have security. It's about providing yourself with that security so you don't ever have to be put in a situation where you could be mistreated again. It's a time of liberation through security and financial independence and abundance. Abundance and then independence. Ace of Wands is not a small card. The opportunities coming in at the end of the month will be big. Will you be ready? Will you be dressed for the job you want? Take care of how you look. Take a good look in the mirror. How you look, how you're affecting people, what you need to change, what you need to do more of, what do you need to do to your hair, what do you need to do to your style, how do you need to update, how do people feel when they're around you, are they boisterous, are they quiet, do they become quiet, are they drained, are they full of energy, are they full of too much energy, are you exciting, super exciting to the point where nothing is getting done around you. Take a look. This month is going to show you, perhaps through people's criticisms, how you are. And it is very valuable information for you. Do not take it personally. Do not get lost in that teenage upset because someone's telling you the truth. Take it as the gold that it is and refine yourself further. Make the necessary adjustments. Become better. Now I'm looking for some cards for an outcome. Ace of Pentacles here, also not a small card. Lots of money opportunities coming in. That's why I'm asking, are you ready? Are you dressed for the job that you want? Because the money will be there. If you reach your hand out for it, it will be there. Are you prepared for what it means for it to be there? Are you prepared for the problems that come with success? Are you prepared for the responsibility? Six of Swords, Eight of Swords. You may feel very confined by all of this and want to run away. Everyone keeps saying, I'm going to do really well, and I understand that. But I just feel like running away from everything because even that promise of success feels like a confined space to me and I can't breathe. Even people telling me that great stuff is coming up is somehow suffocating me. I want to get away from everything. That's fine, you can do that. You can walk sideways away from everything and isolate a little bit right now. Certainly need to walk away from a lot of things just within yourself that aren't working. Where are you keeping yourself stuck? No one is doing this to you. It seems almost as if the things that you've decided you're going to hold on to are the things that are most toxic for you. If you've recently done a call where you've gotten rid of people, gotten rid of certain habits, look at the ones you've held on to because there's a greater purge coming still. More and more insight, more and more purging. We just keep going. Saturn is moving, it plays no games. You know what that means when it's sitting across the sky from you. Harsh. It's going to teach the lessons, it's going to throw them in your face, and if you don't want to listen, it's going to smack you with them and then punch you and then kick you. But you're going to learn. So the things you've held on to about yourself, look at them again, re-examine. How do I make people feel? What do my habits say about me? What am I investing my time in? How do I talk about people? How do people talk about me? How do I interact as the solitary creature that I am with the world out here? And how would it benefit me financially to do better? To do more? To open up, to trust more perhaps? And if not that, at the very least, be aware of how I'm coming across and what I bring to the table. Now, if you're very secure in what you bring to the table, You're coming into September going, yeah, I know I'm going to make a bunch of money. I know I'm going to do really well. I can see all the prospects already. I'm good. Thank you very much. And that's great. But still, by the end of the month, you will also see things about yourself that you weren't prepared for. You will also get a glimpse into how you make people feel, regardless of how well you think you're doing right now. And it's just going to make you better. And if you're not doing so well, don't worry, because this information coming in is going to help you do a lot better. You're going to learn things that are going to unlock doors for you, things perhaps people have been wanting to say to you for a long time and they just haven't had the courage. It's going to set you free, man. All right, Three of Cups is the bottom of the deck. We have the Star, the Devil, and the Empress. My. What a triumvirate. Let's take a look at these cards and pull some for the extended. I'll be right back.
Hi, Cancer. It's been a few days since I did that part of the reading. And I just lost my mind, Cancer style, with a bunch of people that I have been absolutely enabling. Excuse me. While I hydrate. And I'm glad I waited to show you your cards. Excuse me. Because as a Cancer rising, I think I have a little more perspective than I did when we first shuffled. So let's look at them again. 10 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, Justice, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, 8 of Swords. We'll get to this in a second. Talk more about it in the extended. Let's look under the deck. Excuse me. 3 of Cups. The Lovers. Now, let's stop here. When these two cards come up together, it is because in some way or another, there is deceit. The Lovers is, of course, a card of love. It is the card of the Gemini, but it is also a card of deceit. Secrets, affairs, mischievousness. 3 of Cups, celebration for sure. Overdoing it for sure. Perhaps the lines of morality getting a bit blurry. If you find yourself in a contentious place with a Gemini right now, for whatever reason, you're finding it very hard to trust them, I think you need to be careful. There is something, their savagery is hidden under some earthy propriety here, but it's there. And it's waiting on you. Interesting, okay. Now, let's read it like a story, and then we'll clarify more in the extended and in the cusp, which I know I haven't done the Gemini Cancer cusp video yet. I've been waiting to do this one first so we can compare and contrast. Now, story goes, if you focus on yourself and on the long road, if you keep yourself from being distracted until Libra season, great opportunities will come to you as they have been coming to you already. Keep the flow. Stay in the flow. Whatever takes you out of the flow. See, there's the flow in the background? See, there's the flow, and here's him out of the flow. He seems like he's got a flow going on there. Okay, contained. We want the boundless flow back here. We don't want to be this guy with the infinity sign. Excuse me. We want to be the ocean back here. We want to be who we are, right? So no getting distracted. You keep that energy, keep this particular 10 of Wands energy until Libra season. When we come into Libra season, first of all, why is it sitting here as this indicator? Come this way. Because in Libra season, it's finally things start moving again, right? It's cardinality coming in. Virgo is about doing all the sorting and the sifting and the details and the taking the notes and keeping the records and filing them away and alphabetically organizing them and everything. And you're just like, oh. And by the end of it, you're just like, any forward movement would be great. And Libra's there to be like, da-da-da, I can do that for you. So keep your momentum even when it's difficult. Virgos get very distracted by the minutia and find it hard to stay in the flow. So don't let that happen to you. And when we come into Libra season, whatever you're working on now, whatever's going really well, will blossom further. Boy, will it. Just keep doing you. Exactly the way you are. Whoever you are, however you are, just keep being like that. Authenticity is really important here. You see, this is not a road you can walk down if you don't know who you are. If you find yourself walking down a road that's going nowhere, you keep getting distracted, you can't keep your focus, it's not your road. Why would you be walking down a road that's not your own? Because you don't know who you are. You probably just picked somebody else's road. Oh, that road looks kind of cool. That person seems to be having a good time. Let me go walk down that road. That's not this. This is something you are. That's something you can't help but be. That's what keeps you motivated on this long haul. Nothing else. So, as long as you are in your authenticity and doing you, which no one else can do except you, good, things will just keep opening up. Wonderful. Don't get distracted. Now, 6 of Swords, 8 of Swords. Middle of September, there is, well, you have some choices to make. I think you have some people around you with heavy Capricorn influences, Sun, Moon, Rising, who are trying to sway you in a direction that isn't good for you. And it's putting you in a strange position because what they seem to be offering you is so amazing. But you're like, yeah, but why does this feel like I'm about to fall on my face? You're right. It doesn't come up like this for no reason. So that instinct that you're having, yeah. And whatever this person is offering you, even if they are just a Capricorn and not quite exhibiting devilish qualities, but if you can't trust them, then, one moment while I hydrate. This is just going to become a thing, you guys. I'm sorry. So, this person that you're finding so difficult to trust, this person who is trying to veer you towards this dream that they're showing you, that they're promising you they can bring to fruition for you. Yeah, and you're just not really feeling it. You're having a really hard time believing them. You're right. Stop getting distracted. Focus on your bag. But this is a card of getting what you want and feeling good. Yes, except when it's coming in this package deal like this. And why is it? We're going to talk about it in the extended. We'll talk about these as well. And we'll do bottom of the deck till about here. That's what we've been doing. It's super fun. It's like a story that unfolds. It's awesome. Okay. So Cancer, that's it. What was I going to tell you? Oh, there's so the New York satsang is tomorrow. There are still tickets available. Toronto satsang is on the 7th, which is going to be awesome. The location has been updated. You can check it out. And what else? Yes, now you may have noticed that there is a join button on the channel, and everything remains the same, exactly the same about the channel. The readings are the same. The extendeds are still on Vimeo. It's all exactly how it is. But if you join, there's going to be 2 different kinds of live streams a month. One where you can just ask me whatever. So it's like a digital or like a virtual satsang, just like we do when we do the events. And the other live stream is, excuse me, instead of starting a beauty channel, there will be beauty live streams that last a few hours once a month, where we just talk and you can ask your questions, and I'm going to review products and do hauls, and none of it is sponsored and none of it is paid for by anybody. So like by any companies that are giving me stuff. So it's like really what I think about things that I am buying myself and trying and have tried. So those will be the 2 live streams a month. And then there's going to be a third thing, which will be a guided meditation video that you can just, all of it will stay up. So you can watch the live streams over and over again. You can watch the guided meditations over and over again. But each month there will be a new one tailored to that season. So those are the 3 perks of joining the revolution, quote unquote. We're all a part of the revolution, but it's like this official thing. Thank you, YouTube, for making me eligible for it. It's fun. And then there's like a chat board thing there. What else? Yeah, and I think you get like a badge or something. That badge thing is not my idea. Anyway, you can check it out if you want. Totally up to you. But everything else is the same. So, having said that, I'm about to do the extended right now. We're going to get into that. We're going to clarify. I'm going to actually shuffle these, I think, and clarify. Or, you know what we'll do? We'll do bottom of the deck and we'll see how it applies. That's what we've been doing. It's been working really well. It's super, super accurate. So let's keep going with that. That will be available on Vimeo, and there will also be a PayPal link. That's it. Sorry about all the talking. I loves yous. This is actually a very good reading. It's a very good reading. We're going to talk about this too. The Gemini situation. I love you. I'll see you in a minute.